Let's go! I think everyone will agree with me when I say that in crypto, pretty much any coin can do extremely well if it has enough hype around it. To see that that is true, we just need to look back a few weeks at the massive rallies that all the different meme coins were seeing, such as SafeMoon, Shiba, and of course Doge. And it is not just meme coins that take advantage of the power of hype. Fully legitimate projects can use hype to help build a community or to help pump the price of their token when it launches to draw attention. But hype also has some major downsides, as it is very common that it can lead to coins reaching prices far higher than what they are actually worth, and that can lead to huge crashes once the hype dies down, such as during a bear market. I am not at all saying that we are in a bear market, but I think that now more than ever is a good time to be investing into projects that have proven themselves and that have high probabilities of seeing a long-term success. These are the types of projects that you do not mind holding through dips or downtrends because you know that in 2 years or 5 years or even longer, they will be worth far more than what they are worth today because the coins serve an actual purpose and the projects provide a vital service. In this video, I will be sharing a couple of coins I think are going to see a lot of growth, and especially as the crypto space as a whole matures, and I think that these are also going to provide some of the best returns. Before I begin, make sure to subscribe if you are not yet subscribed and also activate the bell. So to start off with, I want to give a quick mention of Bitcoin and Ethereum. So you all know I talk about them all the time and I am very bullish, so I do not want to repeat all the things I have said before. Bitcoin is of course the original crypto and holds a spot in pretty much everyone's crypto portfolio, and Ethereum has also already proven itself over the long term by improving over the last nearly 6 years, and it has many exciting things coming soon such as Ethereum 2.0 merge and the EIP 1559. These two are here to stay and should continue to grow in proportion to crypto as a whole. Next up is Link. If you are bullish on the success of DeFi, then you are almost certainly bullish on Chainlink as well because it is necessary for so many of the top DeFi projects to function and is constantly improving and expanding its services. This is another coin I have talked about a fair amount already, but if you have missed my previous videos, Chainlink is essential because of its Oracle services. DeFi protocols and any other types of products built as dApps are created using smart contracts, which are essentially programs running on the blockchain, whether that is Ethereum, the Binance Smart Chain, Solana, Cardano, or any other chain. This is great for decentralization, but smart contracts can only access data on their native blockchain, which severely limits what they can do. Oracles such as Chainlink connect smart contracts to the real world and give them access to data such as price feeds and pretty much anything else you can imagine. Chainlink is by far the most used Oracle and is expanding their services with the launch of Chainlink 2.0, which will implement something called hybrid smart contracts, which will make it even more scalable and allow a lot more to be done with it. Next on today's list is Aave, the #1 lending and borrowing platform. The lending and borrowing market in traditional finance are massive, and they are also an area where using decentralized tech to operate them has huge advantages for both lenders and borrowers. This is because the use of smart contracts cuts out all the middlemen that otherwise would need to take a cut out of the money in which you see in traditional markets. And yeah, so you get to keep that money for yourself or within the ecosystem basically. Aave has already started expanding to Matic to help with scalability, which is a huge improvement. And whenever Ethereum as a base layer ends up scaling, that will be helpful as well. Another reason to be bullish on Aave is because institutions are starting to get involved with it. Aave's head of institutional business development said recently in an interview that they are working on pools that will be KYC and AML compliant so that institutions can utilize them without the fear of breaking regulations. He also stated that the pools are in an advanced stage of development and to be on the lookout for more information, so we could be seeing institutional volume move into Aave relatively soon. Before we move on, I want to quickly talk about Securitas, which is sponsoring this video. So Securitas is a project that is creating an ecosystem to assist CeFi and DeFi projects with compliance, regulation, transaction monitoring, and identity management. We have talked many times about how complex crypto regulations are across many different countries and how they are actually one of the biggest factors holding crypto back from truly exploding into global adoption. Because of this, there is a very wide base of potential users of Securitas, such as governments looking to enforce regulations, exchanges looking to stay compliant and monitor transactions, and banks looking to get involved with crypto while following KYC, KYB, KYT, and AML regulations. And as crypto adoption continues to grow, the demand for the services offered by Securitas will as well. The team behind this project has decades of combined experience and can be seen here. Jonathan Baumann came up with the idea for Securitas and has over 20 years of experience in commercial software development. Yulia Kurenova is the compliance, risk, and AML specialist and has comprehensive background in many different relevant fields shown here. They also have Jeff Kardakis, the CEO of TrustSwap, as a strategic advisor. Jeff has helped grow several very successful crypto companies as an advisor and brings a lot of knowledge of the crypto industry that will be helpful. There are several other talented members shown here as well as a full development team of 13 employees. Securitas has a native token which is SKRT. You may remember this if you watched my review of Basket Coin, as SKRT is one of the coins included in the basket of assets. SKRT is used within the Securitas protocol primarily for the processing and logging of compliance and regulatory security and payment-related verification tasks. Additionally, the SKRT acts as the underlying payments platform for the Securitas product suite plus the numerous software applications. Currently, the Securitas smart contract is built as an ERC20 on Ethereum to establish liquidity and trading, but the project itself is blockchain agnostic, meaning that it can work with other public protocols such as Bitcoin, as well as private permissioned protocols such as Hyperledger, which is sometimes used by businesses. All in all, this is a project with a great team behind it that is working to supply a service that there is a rapidly growing demand for, so they are definitely one to pay attention to. Now, getting back to the altcoins to hold for the long term, next on the list is FTT and or BNB. As crypto grows, exchange coins as a whole are likely to see proportionate growth because there will be more users on crypto exchanges, and these two tokens as well as other exchange tokens will see an increase in demand as those users buy them for the fee discounts and other bonuses that comes along with holding them. I choose these two for multiple reasons. For BNB, it is of course the token of the largest crypto exchange as well as the native token of the Binance Smart Chain, which generates huge demand for it as well. CZ has also started dropping hints about the Binance Smart Chain version 2 and that it will bring scalability improvements of some kind. That will not be coming anytime soon, but when it does, that could drive even more demand for BNB. I choose FTT because FTX is growing very rapidly, but the FTT token is still very small compared to that of BNB at a market cap of a bit less than $3 billion compared to BNB's of more than $50 billion. Additionally, FTX has been working on being regulatory compliant so they can expand to more countries, while Binance has not had as much focus on compliance. And as crypto matures, I think that we will see more countries developing clearer regulation that exchanges will need to comply with. Last but not least is another pair of tokens, and they are SNX and Engine, two projects focused on synthetic derivatives. I have talked about both of these projects multiple times because they have so much potential. The derivatives market in traditional finance has been estimated to be as large as $1 quadrillion, so the potential volume that these two projects could see in the future is exponentially larger than what they are seeing right now, and as they see more value, their tokens will increase in value as both SNX and Engine act as utility tokens in their respective ecosystems. If you are interested in the specifics of either of these projects, I have made videos on them before, so you can check them out, and also you can check out their websites. I am not saying you should include both of these in your portfolio, but not having at least one coin from a project focused on derivatives could lead to missing out on some big profits. Also, to end off with, I want to clarify that I'm not saying you need to go and buy all of these projects today. In fact, it would almost certainly be better to dollar cost average into projects you want to hold for the long term, as that helps negate the effects of short-term volatility. If you currently do not have any long-term crypto holdings, now is as good as a time as ever, especially because many of these coins are still down 20 or 40% from the prices they were at just a few weeks ago. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, let me know down in the comment section, and I will see you in the next one.